Welcome back to GRTV News. First up this week, Sony has just announced the God of War collection for the PlayStation 3 that's going to be released this holiday. The collection includes reworked versions of both God of War 1 and 2 in 1280x720 resolution, and will have trophy support as well for the people who think that's important. The retail price in America will be $39.99, and we still don't have any information on a European release date or a European retail price. But it seems like the perfect way to start the hype for God of War 3 that's due for release in March next year. David Braben's studio, Frontier Development, is probably best known for the classic game Elite, but they did have a bit of a hit with the WiiWare title Lost Winds. Now they've released the first information and screen from their upcoming sequel, Lost Winds Winter of Melodious. And once again, you will take control of a wind spirit that guides the character Toku throughout various levels. No price or release date is known yet. Do you remember the character Bonk? Well, if you're from Europe, it's no big surprise that you don't. But Bonk was for the TurboGrafx 16, which was never released here. What Sonic was for Sega and Mario was for Nintendo. Now Hudson Entertainment has announced the first Bonk game in many years. It will be a downloadable platformer for PlayStation Network, Xbox Live Arcade and WiiWare. And it's aptly named Bonk, Brink of Extinction. A portable version of the critically acclaimed Okami has been rumored for a long time, and in the latest issue of Japanese gaming magazine Famitsu, we finally got confirmation that Okami then is coming for the Nintendo DS. The game will take place a couple of months after the events in the original Okami, and just like more or less every game we've talked about today, we don't have a release date. The XBLA title Shadow Complex has just become the fastest selling game for the format ever, registering 200,000 sold copies in its first week. The game is developed by Share Entertainment, which is owned by Epic Games, and was released on August the 19th. And in closing, it might be worth mentioning that the PlayStation 3 Slim was released earlier this week, so if you feel that the old one is too big and too bulky, just run out and get the new one. Funcom is also starting a new studio in Montreal, which will aid them in development of the upcoming Age of Conan expansion and their next MMO, The Secret World. And also, Jade Raymond, who rose to fame as a producer for Assassin's Creed, will run day-to-day operations in Ubisoft's new Toronto studio. That's all we had for you this week. Take care and see you next week.